with nobody.
Them little shits, man.
Yeah,
he was nice with them shits.
But you know what I was nice with?
Leo was the one that was.
Yo. Once again, heard that shit.
Shit, ain't no ninjas in this.
Welcome. And what episode are we on, Dre?
173.
Episode 173.
Yeah, I was really unsure about that when I said it too. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna cap. I was really unsure. I thought I fucked up, and I just said it earlier too.
That's the one. Episode 173 of the podcast.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm. I am Scoop. Here with the homies. DreArtist in this bitch.
I really don't know what the fuck to say, but at the end of the day, I'm still like happy that I said the number right.
My brother Truth ain't never told a lie.
That's cap already.
Shout out to Soda Dondada, man. She took some PTO tonight. You know what I'm saying? She be biked though.
Hey, wait, she got PTO?
I said that out loud.
Wait.
Drizzy, hold on.
I mean, she's absent. She's absent for the.
Wait. So
because the P in that insinuates that
It's the P part.
Niggas getting paid.
Yeah.
Because it was this one time, right? I didn't show up, right?
What you say? You didn't? They took
it was this one time, right?
Flex
like,
time.
Shit in my account. Oh man, how's everybody doing, man? Y'all good?
Out of some money right now, as far as what I'm feeling, you know.
You and me both.
So we need to talk.
Nah, man, she got
PTO.
Yeah, she got a special plan that she on. I don't know where the money coming from, but she getting it somehow.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
About to check them YouTube numbers.
Interesting night, man. What we got going on, man? First and foremost, some, I guess we should say, troubling news came out. 2 nights ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Crazy Bone, for Bone Thugs and Harmony, was hospitalized. Apparently, he had a surgery done to repair something, and they couldn't repair it. Something about his lung, an artery in his lung was bleeding.
In his lung, yeah.
I forget the name of it was some type of diagnosis they gave him, sarcoidosis or some shit. I don't want to I already did, but I don't want to mispronounce it. But either way, it's a serious situation. He was in critical condition. He had to have another surgery. And that was the day before last, and I haven't heard nothing since then.
Well, they said he drove himself. You know what I'm saying? But I think yesterday, Lazy put out a statement just saying basically, you know what I'm saying, give the family and give Bone some time and some space to keep everybody updated, just pray for him. But they was like, don't be going OD and, you know what I'm saying, let us just figure it out. So I think that's why today I hadn't really seen very much other than like them posting, positive things that happened throughout their career. Like, but it was definitely day before yesterday or something like that where they were like, just, you know what I'm saying, give us some privacy while we, deal with what we got to deal with.
Yeah, man. I mean, with the way that social media and like the media in general is, like, it's just tough when people are going through shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never really know how to handle it, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be first to announce some shit or to report on some shit. And sometimes they be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And can start a whole narrative about some shit, which we all know, like, puts energy out there that don't need to be out there in many cases, So I just want to, like, send some love out to Crazy Bone and his family. I hope that he pulls through whatever's going on. I know that, I interviewed Crazy Bone, and that was
crazy.
A big, yeah. It was a huge moment for me, as a kid that grew up listening to Bone Thugs and, trying to learn those songs and rap fast and, all that shit they was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to interview Crazy and to ask him some of the questions I was able to ask him. And he was cool. Like the way that I even got in contact with him was I just DM'd him. Like I DM'd Crazy Bone because he said some shit on Drink Champs that I thought was dope. I can't even remember exactly what it was, but I hit him in the DM and I was like, yo, when you was on Drink Champs, you said this, this, and this. And like that shit resonated with me because I could tell like you were real artist, or I forget what it was. It was something about artistry and creating music or something, you know, specific to that. And he hit me back like good looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he said something to me. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's super cool, but if any of y'all have ever DM'd someone who was quote unquote famous, most of the time they don't fucking say nothing back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
look at your shit.
Yeah. You don't even see.
No freaky. That sounded wild.
They don't look at your shit. It's crazy. But yeah, but you don't, exactly. So you don't even get that. But then he did respond. So that then prompted me to say, yo, like, I got a podcast. I would love to interview you. Like, blah, 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 blah. He said, yo, hit, what he said, what do you call her? His assistant, I think. He said, hit my assistant. It's her number, yada, yada, yada. And I did, assuming that the assistant was going to say some shit to me like, well, he charged this for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought money was going to come out immediately. It did not. You know what I'm saying? So he a real nigga. Like, he's just for the culture. Like, she was like, nah, we just got to schedule it. Like, let me, you know. And it took us a while to schedule it because he was busy and we went back and forth on times. But that's cool, whatever. He eventually did the virtual phone interview. Was engaging, you know what I'm saying? And cool.
Right.
So I don't know, like that's my fondest memory, you know, of him so far. And I don't say memory like something happened to him, but in general, just thinking about Crazy Bone as a stand-up nigga, I thought that was cool.
I mean, I think all of them in general, like, they had superstardom, like, immediately. Like, Thuggish Ruggish Bone went crazy, and they went everywhere off of that. And then when they were able to follow that up. See, we talk about this a lot. They had development because they had a first tape when they first dropped called Faces of Death, where they didn't necessarily have the style that they had. Easy took them and really developed their style, but to follow that up with a song like, so you got Thuggish Ruggish Bone that went crazy. For the Love of Money, and I don't know if that really was big out here, but For the Love of Money was another single off of that EP. Then to come with Crossroads and First of the Month, and you followed.
First of the Month was my shit though.
And
that was the third album technically, but yeah.
Right. But that was there a lot of, like, I didn't hear Faces of Death until, and like, this how old I am, it was a tape, like literally after, you know, all of that came out. But I mean, I just listened to Eternal, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago, you know. Like, I got I literally have a song on this album called Eternal where I reference, you know what I'm saying, Bone. So it's like, for me being from that area, like, their impact was, you know, pardon the pun, but crazy.
Yeah.
And he, like, really is their leader, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Like,
always looked at him as their leader. And like, yeah, Thuggish Ruggish Bone was my introduction, you know what I'm saying? And Creeping on the Come Up was that tape. You know what I'm saying? Creeping on the Come Up had Thuggish Ruggish Bone, like you said, For the Love of Money, all that shit. Like, I was all for that shit. They perform at the Source Awards, and I always forget if that's the same year. I think it's the year before the, like, controversy with Biggie and all that shit. I think it was the year before that, but they came out and they all had like khakis on and 40 ounces on stage. Ironically, 40s, right? They had 40s out, but I thought it was the coolest thing. Like, I'm seeing these niggas out there with the 40s. And I thought he was from Cali or some shit.
Makes sense.
What?
The album now.
My album? Thinking that was cool?
That was
right.
cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. And they was out there with 40s and shit. And I don't know, like, and I just kind of got that West Coast influence, like, cause like Easy. I mean, I didn't know they was down with Easy at the time, but that made me look into them, and then like, yeah, it was, you know, Thuggish Ruggish Bone and that whole tape,
right?
You know,
but listen, you keep saying tape. Listen, that shit was an EP. I believe that shit was only like 5 or 6 songs, and that's crazy for a musical act to drop an EP and go that crazy just off a couple songs. Like, yeah. But I think he had them so polished in the 5 or 6 songs that it was were so good. Like y'all would started touring with 6 songs. Like, so y'all just perform every song every night, and it just went crazy.
And then y'all just took it to the next level. When it was time for the next album, went first of the month, and then all the other shit came out, and it was
I mean, even up to like they started to lose, they fizzle a little bit, and then they had the song with what's my man's name, Phil Collins. You know, that was like their last big single.
I probably know it, but
and you know, they had turmoil within the group. I think that hindered them a little bit too. You know, people was going to jail. That hindered them as well. But I think at the height of Bone, like I know at one point they were like, you know, outselling, you know, doing Beatles type numbers. It just you know, crazy impact. And even the whole Midwest, you know, developed that style, that tongue twisting style from, you know, Crucial Conflict to Twista, you know, Do or Die, you know, did it a little bit. But yeah, that was just like the thing, like, you know.
That style, man, like.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of balls to try to do that style.
Word.
Because imagine performing that.
Man.
And then it's all right. It's one thing to do the tongue twister rap style, but they had the
harmony with it.
Like that's where they stand alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers was doing the fast rapping, but they wasn't singing too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Bone special for that. They
for
special.
Sure.
And then like the Art of War double CD they did had a joint with Pac on there. You know, me and my niggas, we was all about that Bone Thug shit.
But that's what I'm saying. So I wonder how many years that is. So we talking about from the EP, Creeping on the Come Up, to the Art of War, where y'all really was putting out super high quality music, super high. Because it was like it made sense with the 2 CDs. It was like y'all got enough songs. Like some niggas that do a double CD, and it's like,
nah, they really had mad records.
Right.
I mean, you know, they were a group for real. I mean, like Wu-Tang, they did their double CD. You feel me? Because it's like when you got a group, you can have a song that got like 2 of y'all on it. Y'all can have a song where, you know, it kind of makes it make more sense to have that many records. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. Shout out to Bone Thugs, man. They definitely are legendary. And we want, you know, Crazy Bone to recover. Definitely. So y'all can continue being dope-ass niggas and, you know, maybe even put out some more music. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, y'all got to be good.
Right. Right.
You out?
He had a solo project too.
You said Crazy did?
Yeah. Which was a double CD also, I think. Yeah. But because if I'm not mistaken, he actually had hand in a lot of their production as well. Like that whole vibe was really him. He like really cultivated that between him and Busy, you know.
Yeah. I just saw a video, I mean, where it could be looked at as negative, but I look at it as a positive, where Lazy was drunk. They did a show, and after the show, they was back in like a back area, dressing room, whatever it was, and they was having like an argument. And the reason why I feel like this video even exists on YouTube is because it eventually flipped into like a positive. Like they was back there, like Lazy was you know, going in. He like he wanted to smoke with niggas because they was telling him about himself. But it ended with niggas like hugging and being like, "Yo, bro, like I know you know what I mean, get your shit together, my nigga." Like
I mean, they not like a group where the label put them together and made a group. Like these niggas really was homies.
They brothers.
Yeah. Like
brothers, but not by blood.
Yeah, but no, a couple of them are actually
Flesh related to one of them. Wish no.
Don't get me lying, but
Flesh is not even an original member.
Well, no, he was. That nigga was in jail. He was in jail. Okay. So if you look at, I forget which one it is. They're like in the picture, and in the background is in the clouds is the nigga's face because he was locked up at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but that says a lot too because we still putting on for the homie even when he, you know what I'm saying, he not here. You know that's
why is that such a fucking common theme though, man, in rap? Like niggas being locked up. Like, you feel me? Like when Capadonna was locked up, which is why he not considered a member of the original Wu. You feel me? And then it'd be like so many of them stories. Like, I mean, there was the War Report and then Pone got locked up, but then Nori drops and blows up,
Right.
Hone in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just so many stories. I mean, it just kind of shows like the unfortunate side of being a black man in America. That, you know what I'm saying? That it's likely that you or somebody else is gonna get locked up.
I just seen
Yeah.
Bun B talk about that because Pimp C went to jail for a while.
Yeah.
And so I guess when they first signed a deal, they had a replacement clause that he never even after Pimp C.
You gotta start telling the rappers, man, just catch a little simple 364, man. You'll blow up right after that.
Yeah, word.
Catch a little county.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? I go to jail one time at least. You know what I'm saying? Catch a 364.
Or get shot.
Yeah.
Or get shot.
Crazy.
Yeah. Start some beef. You know what I'm saying? Even though you like that, make sure they hit like a leg or something so you can live. If they hit you up, it hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you live. Boom, and you're gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Either get shot because of 365 or come up with a cool dance and chalk your hairline. That's my what?
Chalk
your hairline.
Gotta chalk the shit out that motherfucker. That shit gotta be bodied. Like everything about that situation gotta be dead. Like the haircut, the shape up.
Yo, you was talking about you about to start cutting hair again.
Cause these it's too many artists out there that right now that be out there and they actually got some fame and their haircuts be trash as hell. It should be trash, bro. It's like none of these nice barbers out here that people claim that they have. None of these motherfuckers. You put them on to these motherfuckers out there because the Neff that be out there doing the fucking dances with the chalk hairline, he pisses me off.
Bruh.
And I'm not talking about the other boy, the light skin, but I'm talking about the dark skin Neff with the crazy hair. Like his shit be like white chalk, like it be like noticeable, like it's bodied, like you know what I'm saying. Like somebody died right there not too long ago before he shot that video. On his hairline. It was crazy. It's like, this is villainous. All right? There's nothing nice about this haircut. There's nothing nice about chalking your fucking hairline. That looks goofy as hell. You look like a warning sign. Like no one should fuck with you ever in life. If you have a baby by a motherfucker that has a chalk hairline,
baby coming out with a chalk hairline.
Your child CPS should be called ASAP because there's something mentally fucking off with anybody who decide, like, who said, like, just chalk the shit. Then you put it, for real, like, nah. I see, all right, the Beijing, the hairline.
But I'm gonna tell you though, because
at least they try to get the haircut, but a white.
It's a status though. It's a status, like, cause this is what we do. Cause this is what we do in the hood. Niggas is charging a lot for haircuts. I'ma leave my line on, so I just got my shit cut, and I just spent.
You know what that was for? It was for people whose head was ashy. You know what I'm saying? When they spray that hairspray on it a little bit, to lay their hair down and cut. So you know what I'm saying? To outline the haircut.
Yeah.
You feel me? When you put that you bullshitting now.
That's ashy skin.
Now you just out here wilding. Now you freestyling. Now you don't even give a fuck about the person's hairline. Yeah. And the one person went famous, he said, that's the reason why, because the person, like, you know what I'm saying, they was like, yo, his hairline, like, he crazy, and that he thinks that's the reason why he was famous, so he gonna keep doing that. When no one's his friend and be like, yo, bro, like, you don't need to do that. Like, it's really your music. You need to chill. Like, because that looks retarded.
Wash your face.
It's nothing about that. Like, this mother.
That's what I thought when you get the chalk around your hairline.
You're supposed to fade it in at least.
I thought that.
Fade it in. You don't just leave the joint.
Fresh off the court.
Yeah, you look.
Like,
off the court?
Like, you just dried off.
You was hooping.
Hey, you.
Hit all that ass sweat right there.
That was one word, the ash sweat.
You ever see the symbol of Pennsylvania with the look like that? That's what the hairline be looking like.
He said a nigga hair.
The outline, it'd be like
it'd
be in Pennsylvania on it. It'd be like, you from PA?
You got the Keystone. You got the Keystone hairline.
Yeah, the Keystone joint. Like, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy. No, I was mad the other day because I think I had just got off work. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to wind down, just relax a little bit. Okay, it's a haircut video. I watched a haircut for 40 minutes, and I'm like, bro, this the haircut this what you gave the nigga? Like,
it should be mid as hell,
bruh.
And like they be getting, like, no disrespect to anybody, because at the end of the day they be giving out good advice about haircuts and everything, but they be like, this shit, a lot of shit be mid. Like, y'all be a lot of barbers don't really be like super short like y'all be claiming to be. Like, it's really some top tier barbers that I know. You feel me? And it's like they don't get enough clout, but at the end of the day, that's cool. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, their bills are super paid. Like, they drive around some new shit. You feel me? Or like some shit that's updated, like some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know, but it's like the people that be promoting these, but he's buzzing world. Like, your hairline's still leaning to the left a little bit, bro. Like, you need to relax. Like, bro, like, how your danger sliding? Like, bro, like, that's crazy. Like, that's not happening. Yo, it's crazy. Like,
yo, how did we get on the ashy chalk hairlines? This
I don't
nigga,
know. That's been pissing me off for like a while. I'm sorry.
This nigga, that shit, he got triggered.
Yeah, I had to get that
Yo,
off my chest.
y'all seen Joe Biden?
I mean, there's been various. You got to be specific because he's been
where he was trying to show some love to LL Cool J.
But he said LLJ Cool J.
First of all, like, this man can't like enunciate a whole sentence sometimes, and we expect him to get LL Cool J. Like, like, I'm sorry, but like Biden worries me, yo. He worries me as a president. Like, I'm at any moment I'm thinking he's about to just go. He can be it's about to be World War and just done. Like, it's like, all right, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if he like just killed over. Like, no crap, no cap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, if
like he worried.
Nah, it'd be fucked up though if.
Huh? No, I didn't say kill order.
It'd be crazy if, like, you know, he we ended up in a war and then he gotta, you know, stop the war by making, you know, giving the word.
He'd be glitching.
And then he glitched. So we stuck in war and shit.
We stuck in.
Yeah.
He did that. I think either today or yesterday. He was trying to read an acronym. He was like, "Well, it don't even matter what it says." Like, bruh, it's a bad look though. It makes us look weak.
Wow, like this is who we got talking for us.
It makes us look weak.
He can't even say LL Cool J.
LLJ Cool J.
You know what I'm saying? That's that's 3 letters in a word. It's 3 letters. It's 3 letters in a word. I mean, yeah, the range is a little different.
And then he called him a boy.
Hey, with the boy.
Yeah, he said that boy. He said that boy been
Boy.
And then, but then he corrected himself. He said that boy been that man's a great rapper.
Yeah, he had to correct because he was like, oh shit, I'm still not in 1950. Oh shit. Like,
yeah. No, he got a lot on his plate right now. They trying to impeach him.
Alzheimer's.
They trying to impeach him.
Dementia.
The feds on him for, you know.
Dementia is crazy. He's wilding. He need to go.
They be like, pop, come this way. Y'all seen when he shook dude's hand twice in a row because he forgot he shook his hand? Like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, what we gonna do?
He used to smoke coke with his son, I swear.
Yeah, no, that's crack. That nigga was smoking crack.
Smoking coke, crack, he was smoking it.
Hunter a gangster though. I saw Hunter.
Hunter is smooth.
Yeah, man, listen, Hunter gonna get all them niggas put in jail.
Hunter be like, I'm gonna expose everybody. Fuck this shit.
I seen Hunter at Club Leno.
Dad, you ain't a piece of shit. You was on Epstein Island too, nigga.
He gonna get all them niggas locked up. Nah, fuck that. Joe the one gonna get everybody locked up because he gonna forget what he's supposed to be saying.
Yeah, he be like,
but then look, don't nobody fuck with Kamala Harris though, so they like, yo, we gotta keep Joe alive like a motherfucker because.
I mean, congratulations for a black woman being in office and shit like that, man. She a bunch of bullshit, my nigga, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for breaking history, but at the end of the day, you a piece of shit.
I mean, we already had a black female president, though.
Fuck her. Fuck
a black female president?
Yeah.
Bitch. At the end of the day, thank you for breaking history. Fuck you.
Michelle was way more powerful than Barack. Shit. Yeah, she had way more connections than Barack
we had a black female president already. I'm like, hold on, what I miss?
Yeah. Trilateral Commission connection. She had clout.
Oh yeah, there was females that had more power than
Hillary had more clout than Bill had.
Hillary still got a lot of clout.
Yeah.
Hillary's still talking crazy. She's still
Somebody's
phone going the fuck up.
Yo. Speaking of clout, so Game, friend of the show, Game did a rant recently at a club.
With a bottle in his hand.
Yeah.
Champagne bottle.
Of Cristal that I don't.
Was it Cristal?
It was in the yellow wrappers was still
like
on it.
I don't know if it was it Cristal?
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
It looked like some Moet.
But I thought it was Moet too with the light in it. I thought it had the light joint in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes Moet be having a light in the bottle.
In the bottle, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, rich enough for all that.
There you go. That's regular shit. So Game was talking about like how he's a legend in West Coast rap, and he basically alluded to being responsible for Nipsey's career and Kendrick. He said he put Nipsey on. He took Kendrick on tour with him when Kendrick was J-Rock's hype man, is what he said. And basically he's saying he need to get his recognition in motherfucking rap Is kind of how he was coming at this during this rant at this.
Is the receipts real about this?
I don't know.
So if it's facts, can you blame him for saying it? Game did like low key put a lot of people like put a lot of light on some people. You feel me?
I would think
that's what happens when you, huh?
Is Sean Kemp a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Is Sean Kemp a Hall of Famer? This is a real thing.
No, he's not currently in the Hall of Fame. I don't believe.
So he can keep running for it.
Right.
so.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, technically, if you want to get super technical,
Twice, right?
no, you can't. It's a amount of years. If you're up for it and you don't get it, you have to wait. You have to wait, and you got to get somebody that is in the committee to actually even.
That's how I feel about it. How
Come
fast
through,
is
man. I'm in my
Game
house.
50 on the phone? That's fucked up.
Not, I don't think so at all.
That's fucked up.
I don't think 50 fuck with a lot of niggas.
Yeah, well, that's-
But all right.
Yes.
So let's just say it's true though, right? That what Game is saying is true. My only issue with it is that, like, you could put some. All right, for example, let's just say that I'm a rapper that got some motion, right? And y'all my homies or y'all people that I know that's doing y'all thing or whatever.
I mean, these are not hypothetical.
Nah, I'm just saying. Let's just say this. Let's say this is true, and I, put you on a record. I bring you on tour, and for him, I feature on one of his records. I'm just saying, whatever I do, I'm contributing to people's careers, right? And I do that, and 10 years passes, and in those 10 years, he becomes a famous rapper. You don't, nothing personal, and you do, right? So why wouldn't I, why? But I'm not going to tell you how I helped him out.
Right.
I'm only talking about the niggas that did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it comes off because the two artists who he's naming, arguably, culturally, have surpassed him.
Twice.
Yes. So that's when it becomes, it comes off as salty. It comes off a little salty. It's not like I'm just trying to let y'all know, like, yo, I was helping people out. You helping people out and having the ability to tell people that you helped them out years later.
I mean, I feel like if you're good at anything and you have any real value, other people will speak on it. You don't have to continually
Exactly.
remind people.
Like that, keep breaking legends. Don't sit there and just
Right.
tell
I mean,
about it on some like I'm the one who did this.
we've never heard Snoop Dogg be like, "Yo, I put Bow Wow on a record when he was a kid," and like, because it doesn't really matter at that point. Like,
right.
yeah,
So, yeah.
like, and there may be valid points. Like
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because if the receipts is there, all right, cool.
Right.
Yeah, you was making.
Did you
valid
take
points,
Nipsey CD and pass it on to nigga? Did you all right, that's cool, but that's what the big homie's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the big homie's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's, it's a fact.
If you dope and you doing what you're supposed to do, like the person that's supposed to have like the city at the, because like Game really had a corner at one time. He really had shit on lock at one point.
But I think it's to what you're saying. If you're not really getting the recognition that you feel you deserve, then now you have to continually go out there and.
So one thing that stood out to me though, aside from all of the obvious and things that we brought up, is that he was in a club. It appeared to be a club, right? It wasn't.
Yeah, it was a club.
Right?
Yeah.
He's in a club and he's talking. He's on stage and he's talking to the crowd at this club. And immediately, what happened to my mind was all the envious rappers I torch. If I'm on a joint with them, and that's the only retort is I'm not playing the club, motherfucker. Put a cork in it. The only reason they still play your shit in the clubs is because you still performing.
Yeah, literally.
I was like, damn. After M says that you saying they don't play my shit in the club, and the reason they play yours in the club, you still performing them, and now you got a viral clip of you. I'm assuming you performed in this club. Why else would you be on the mic? Right. It just comes off as butthurt, man. Pause. But I don't know why it has to be a topic of discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't gotta be a topic. But see, all of this adds up. All of this adds up. Like you, feeling the need to bring up these artists that have surpassed you and saying that you helped them. You're in the club at your level of celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Performing. It ain't the best look, man.
I mean, what Jay-Z said, you was who you was before you got here. So I always go back to the little
Before you got to the league.
the dating show.
Name ain't say nobody else's name.
Change your heart.
Change your heart. So even on that episode, the bitch didn't pick you. So this is something that's followed you throughout your whole. Your own homies robbed you and shot you for the weed. You said that in your lyrics. So this is something that follows you through your career. So maybe it has more to do with you as a human being and less to do with you as an artist.
Bad juju energy.
Yeah.
You got success, but you got your demons with it.
Yeah, you ever know a nigga, like, I'm not saying this is him, but you ever know a nigga like on the streets that like no matter what, how many come ups he gets, whatever he do, he always end up broke because he got broke nigga energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like nigga got broke, you gonna be broke regardless. Nigga can make a 10 band come up, a 20 band come up, whatever it is, you feel me? And then next thing you know, nigga right back to where he was because he got broke nigga energy, broke nigga tendencies. You know what I'm saying? So
what other artist has worked with Dr. Dre that hasn't gone multiple platinum and had a sustainable career? Other than I will say Truth Hurts, but a part of that came to do with the sample that they use and whatever trouble she had as an individual.
they put her in that movie too, The Wash. Yeah, she was in the
But
movie.
that song that she did,
Yeah, so contagious.
that sample fucked them up.
Yeah.
They lost all the money off of that because of where they didn't clear it. But I'm saying most you got Snoop that when he was a Dre artist broke records for how many platinum records he dropped. Then he had Tupac. I think Snoop did 4, Tupac did 8, then 50 did 10. Then
Skip Eminem.
M, you know what I'm saying, went crazy. But then you have The Game, who was on an upward trajectory.
And then after The Game, we got Kendrick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's and you know, when Dre put out that Compton album,
Right. I remember when I did that.
when Dr. Dre put out the Compton album,
Yeah, that PhD I got, right? In Compton.
yeah,
Crazy.
he had Anderson .Paak. That was the first time I heard Anderson .Paak was on that album. Yeah, I was like, whose voice is this? Like, who is that? Super talented.
He produced Straight Outta Compton too.
Dre did.
The movie Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Well, all the music that was playing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that was, and again, that's why he had that companion album that was called Compton that came out with that movie. Yeah.
That was a cool movie.
Right. You're from his hood. Like that's just I don't know. So I got a homegirl who is from my hometown and she made it from my hometown to Hollywood, you know. She was on a TV show, did some things, but she hung out with them niggas and she, gave us the inside information about, they real personality. So I think a lot of they personalities aren't necessarily what they portray to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's superstardom in itself because what's the name? Zach Galifianakis. If you know who that is.
Yo, that's crazy. You actually pronounced it.
Yeah.
I actually fucks with him. I've never been able to
pronounce it.
Galifianakis.
Right.
Just call him Zach.
But he had a show Between Two Ferns.
Yeah.
And it was a Bradley Cooper episode where like,
oh, for real? He had him on there?
Yeah. But on the episode, he said some stuff about him being self-conscious, and he was like, he got really upset. Like a lot of these people, I think the fame affects them in an adverse kind of way. Yeah. Because now I need the admiration of people to feel like I'm of a certain level. And maybe that's where the game is at. Like the nigga can rap. Mm-hmm. He's a good ass rapper. Like, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But I don't think he gets what he feels he should have. Whether or not it's
come up here though if you want to chime in.
Oh yeah, well cool.
Hey, so respectfully, it's like you made it to like Truth was saying. You made it to a certain stature. It's like a person in the NFL or the NBA. Like Dwight Howard is a good example. Who can probably put up maybe 10 and 10 still. You feel what I'm saying? The game might feel the same way. Not to compare the two, saying, you know, he's outside looking in. But you got to understand, like, bro, I've sold umpteenth amount of records. You feel what I'm saying?
He hasn't, though.
Yeah. Well, Killer Instinct is there, though.
He really hasn't, though. When you go look at his album sales, they really aren't there.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah, they really aren't there.
Hey, man, somebody has to be the Bobcats.
Yeah. The documentary.
Somebody has to be.
Documentary
the Bobcats.
did well.
That's crazy.
But I mean, that skill doesn't always dictate album sales. Yeah.
Yo, all right, this nigga. Yeah. So look, Kanye is reportedly working on a new album.
Mm-hmm.
They said that it's the old Kanye is coming back. That's what they saying on this album. He in Italy with his John. We saw him in Italy with his John getting head.
Yeah, his yams out.
Yo, calling them years is crazy. Yo, calling them years is crazy.
He was high on Quaaludes, man.
Yo, calling them yams is fucking crazy.
That nigga had to. He had to. No, but the nigga
had his cheeks out and was looking around and shit like. Nigga had his ass out, but his face covered. Like
with a blaze, yo, the ass out with the blazers, wild work, yo. That is treacherous, yo. That is, yo.
I think she got a charge for that too.
She did. They charged her for.
Can afford it. Leave my nigga alone.
Yes, he can.
So in the midst of all of his the rumors that he got an album coming out or he's working on an album, then he said he got like 10 songs done. So like, you know, it should be
better have doing that crazy shit.
Well, they said they leaked. They leaked.
That sound epic though. Real shit.
Nah, so he had a leak of Jesus is Christ 2, which supposedly was a collaboration with Dr. Dre. We talked about Dr. Dre, which is, you know, it all ties together. So they said they had a collaboration or collaborative record of Kanye and Dre, and I think it was 15 songs leaked.
Yeah, he had like 15 joints or something like that.
You said what?
It's like 15 joints or something like that.
Yeah, they leaked on like Twitter and shit. Like you can find them right now, or unless they took them down. But when do y'all think Kanye going to drop? How long from now? Where we at? We are about to be in October.
Spring
of next year, new Kanye. Now, do you think Kanye dropping music is going to change anything for him as far as like the perception, his image, like if he drops new music and it's fire? Let's say it's fire.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Like his income's gonna be crazy because like at the end of the day, he's gonna still bring in business, whatever. Like especially with his clothing line, especially you come out with an actual dope shoe, like it's gonna be crazy. Like, you
don't like the other shoes?
He said it best.
He said if you come with an actual dope shoe.
What? Like he got some dope ones, but it's like some
Yeezys I like. Some I don't.
Yeah, some I don't. Some I don't. But it's like you have your hit and misses. You know, saying the shit that I don't like. I know a lot of people like. I know the shit that I like.
350, 700s.
Listen, Kanye needs to hang with Boosie so he can stop caring when they try to cancel him. Because they can't cancel him. Because they try to.
He got so much of a following.
I think he did it on purpose.
What?
What the flex his power?
I think Kanye did it on purpose.
Hold up, but you saying Boosie because you saw Boosie recently.
Well, no, because Boosie be saying wild shit and they be trying to cancel Boosie, but Boosie don't care that you try to cancel him, so he just continues to do what he does.
Yeah, they said he turned down bread to perform at an LGBTQ event, and he was like, "That's not my belief, man."
Yeah, Boosie don't. But I'm saying he need to hang with him because Kanye actually cares about what people say about him. It affects him. But I think a lot of what you're saying, a lot of his shit is calculated. He's smarter than what people give him credit for. They think he's just crazy, but he really isn't.
Yeah, genius level.
Yeah.
Like Super Saiyan type thing.
Yeah.
He cheated the game.
And really, when you look through history, most of the super genius motherfuckers had mental health issues. Yeah.
That's where it goes. That's where it stems.
No, Nikola Tesla, that nigga went crazy.
Wildly crazy.
Nikola Tesla went crazy in his old age, and this nigga invented everything.
Like, invent some shit, hit the liquor, like some absinthe, beat his wife.
Some absinthe. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, babe, come here.
No, but a lot of geniuses, you know, are a little nuts. Because you know what though, it take you to be a little bit nuts to think on the level, like to do some of the shit these people are doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your average person that is like quote unquote sane is thinking about normal, safe shit to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Someone that's a little bit insane that can think like, well, y'all use this TV to watch movies on it. I'm gonna change it so you don't watch movies on it anymore. You put it on your table and you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll come up with some shit that sounds off the wall.
Right.
And then eventually, once they do it, I mean, that example was crazy I gave, but eventually when they do it, it comes together and you're like, wow, I can't believe it wasn't always like this.
Bro, it's his whole career though.
That's
The sampling techniques, nobody was doing that. Literally, hip hop has come back around and did a complete 180 and sampling is back in. Mm-hmm. But even when he started doing it, you had Rottweiler and you know what I'm saying? You had that vibe. Then with the way he dressed, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't dressing in the kind of fashion that he was dressing in at the time. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreaking 808s was ahead of its time. That shit seemed weird at the time when it came out.
And not for nothing, that was my fashion choice in high school.
But listen though, I'm gonna take it to the next step. When he first came out with his first fashion line and the shit was all extra big cut and grungy, we said that shit is trash. But what the fuck did Essentials do? The same exact shit, same color palette, same everything. Like,
You said something about that, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna.
So Kanye just be 3 or 4 years ahead of where everything else is going. Like,
Kanye, fashion wise, Kanye was a dangerous man. That man had 2 button ups.
What?
He wore 2 button ups in one.
Oh, together.
Yeah.
That's
with the collar.
That's them. That's them Ralph Lauren ads. That nigga was looking at them Ralph Lauren ads like I'm about to.
Wear 2 button ups with 2 collars. That's crazy.
That was dapper damn like though.
This nigga Kanye made a beat out of Beverly Hills Cop theme. And that shit was hard as hell.
That's crazy. I know a nigga actually did that too.
Motherfuckers saying like, "Yo, this beat hot."
I ain't never know Kanye did that.
Hey, shout out to Newark for nurturing that man.
Yeah,
shout out to Newark, New Jersey.
Yes. Shout out to Newark.
I heard that beat when I was in fucking Queens, bro. And I was fucking in South Jersey.
Yo,
going to New York.
So what's all this talk about artists selling their catalog? This ain't on our list.
Yo, it's a lot, yo. Publishing is being sold by the masses
to
right
whom?
now. There's someone, there's people out there
firms.
right now. Yo, there's people, no cap. There's people out there right now with millions right now. I've got a phone call about it. Like, they're buying catalogs. They just gave one person like millions right now.
Well, I know Money Man said he was offered 40 M's. Money Man, 40 M's, and he turned it down.
Because like they're all right. So look,
he don't got no hit records.
It doesn't matter if it had some kind of traction. If it has some kind of traction, and they can sit there and at the end of the day, you got to think about it. All right, once they buy your publishing, once they can dissect every single word, every single sentence that you have on some dope shit. Make shirts out of it, sell the Hallmark. You know what I'm saying? Even all the way down to even putting it in placement. You ain't gonna have no parts of that. You got your million, you got your bread. They making residuals off of this hit movie because they use your song for a background because it fit perfectly. Mm-hmm. That's why they gave you this. Let me hurry up and give you this million real quick. Take this little short ass bed. You don't even know you got a hot ass song that can do some real fucking numbers. Right. And you know what? If you ain't look at the contract right, now you gotta perform this motherfucker. Get your fucking ass up there. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's be careful. It's millions being out there. That's
all right. Well, let's break it down though.
Bottom line,
buying the catalog. Okay, so if I'm offering you $40 million, money man, for your catalog, right? I, investor, purchaser of said
You
catalog.
gonna sell it?
Well,
You gonna sell it?
I mean, the question. Listen, the question is, I must believe that it's worth more than that. That's the hustle, right? The hustle is, I got 40 M's right now, right? Your catalog is going to make over 40 M's in X amount of time.
And you only want to give me 40 M's.
If I'm investor, I'm giving you 40 M's because you've never had 40 M's at one time. I got the bread, right? I'm gonna give you 40 M's at one time, but I'm an investor. I'm not doing that because I like you. I'm doing that because this catalog is going to make me money. Now, it might make me 40 M's in 5 years, 10 years. Who knows? Like, the problem, the situation is that the way music is being pushed nowadays with streams and everything, nobody really understands how much a stream is worth. Nobody really knows. Well, we don't. We know how much they pay. We don't know how much they're worth. You do? No, that's how much they pay. How much are they worth? You understand what I'm saying? They're not paying us. They're not paying us what they're worth.
And they never disclose that.
Fuck no. They never disclose. They're getting advertisement money. They're getting all types of shit behind closed doors.
Their cut is like damn near 300 to 400%.
I just read some shit today.
The artist would get.
I read some shit today that Universal owns like 80% of Spotify or some shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Universal also owns one of the 4 data collecting agencies.
They're on some big money shit. They're on some beyond our comprehension shit. We're like, all right, I made a song.
And they're partnered with Disney.
Word. I made a song. It played this many times, and you sent me this the data, the stats. My song played 1 million times on this platform, and you paid this much per play, and my check is for this much. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? They like it's like this. It's like this. If I'm hustling, right, and I'm getting something for $100, right, and I'm selling it to this person right here for $200. I'm doubling my money. I get it for $100. I sell it to you for $200. Now, and you're happy. Person buying it for $200 because normally they pay $300 for this somewhere else. So they're happy to get it for $200. They're happy.
You sound like how drug dealers go.
200 is
suburb
fun.
neighborhoods.
So
I mean, this list is crazy.
So now where I get it from sells it to me for $50.
Oh, kill him.
I'm not going to tell this person I'm getting it for $50. You're still going to pay $200 for
That's
it.
when the big bucks.
See, I don't even think it's necessarily that, because I think what it comes down, because they're paying, like, this is every single artist that you could ever know is on this list.
What list are you looking at?
This is a list of artists that have sold their
catalogs?
Bruce Springsteen, $500 million.
Yep.
That's how much he made off a stream.
No,
That's how much he sold his catalog for.
He owns.
Bob Dylan, $300 to $400 million. Neil Young, 50% of his catalog sold for $150 million. Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac, $100 million.
Wow.
But each one of them sold their rights individually, but a bunch of it is.
Future, he was like 90 million. He sold half
Who,
of his Future. Was it Future or was it 2 Chainz?
No, 2 Chainz didn't sell.
Red Hot Chili
Yeah,
Peppers.
Future for like 90 million or
Rest in
something
peace to
like
Michael
that.
Jackson.
And that was half.
Yeah.
That was only half.
Because Michael would have owned it already.
Yeah.
I promise you. He would have probably owned this podcast too.
Michael would have he all those motherfuckers,
he-
man.
yeah,
He would've
Mike-
been-
But see, they undervalue his and Prince's estate, but that's,
I appreciate you.
So Red Hot Chili Peppers, everything pre-2020, $140 million. One of these on here, it said,
Look, so what you're illustrating to me right now is that the rap niggas are getting peanuts for their catalog compared to what the rock niggas
it was, hold on, that was
respectful.
on here somewhere. It was The Weeknd, it was Drake, and it was somebody else.
They sold their shit?
But it said undisclosed. It said a bunch of their catalog, not all of their
You know,
catalog.
in your contracts, there's a clause for. Yeah, I don't want to be on camera. But
I like that shirt. I just noticed it. Yeah, I fucks with that.
John Legend
clause
sold his catalog.
any future platforms created, that contract rolls over for it. So if we are going to Mars,
That's that P word, perpetuity.
Murder Beat sold his.
if we going to Mars,
Still.
but these are U.S. dollars, by the way. We just got devalued the other day.
I mean,
Yes, we definitely did.
So this money might be tax heavily.
Chuck D,
Heavily.
Future.
But in America, you know, we're going to trick. Nigga rich, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Because money, I heard, was
I know how to
finite.
fish and farm at the end of the day, so I'm good.
Well, money is finite, actually.
Dr. Dre,
$20.
200 million.
Better buy metal.
Dr. Dre sold his?
Yeah, 200
Better buy some
million.
metal.
200 million?
So, all right.
Net worth. Where's Dr. Dre's net worth?
So are we, because then Fabio Foreign said that he was offered 8 figures for his.
Justin Bieber, 200 million.
Because these artists that you're naming are artists that have sold millions and millions and millions and millions of records, right?
I mean, those are the ones I'm naming. There's a bunch of others that are on here.
Reason I mention it though is
Damn,
because
Timberland.
Fabio said 8 figures he was offered 8 figures for his, right? So that's 10 million, not a billion, right? Right, at least 10 million, and he turned it down. Because I just think, again, any investment is I'm going to give you money up front in exchange for the long play, and that's
Why is everybody? That's what I want to know. Why is everybody? Why are they buying up all publishers?
Because
what is
advertisement dollars equal a whole lot more than I'm paying you for streaming.
But it got to be something bigger that's going on because it's been out there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. As an artist now, like there's always value there.
Like there's got to be a platform being made or something that's being made. Because at the end of the day, you have to follow the money. You know what I'm saying? You got, all right, for instance, like stock-wise, XRT, right? I remember I'm hearing about XRT 5 years ago, right? About, like even government bought like 14% of XRT. It's like another platform like Bitcoin or something like that. Now XRT is about to hit a certain amount of dollar points by the end of 2024. Now, if you had invested a while ago, it's even to the point right now it's hard to invest into XRT because America is shutting it down because of the value of what it's really going to be, and it's going to be a savior point for America when everything crashes. You know what I'm saying? Because they bought into it early. Like I said, they bought 14%. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. That's what's going on right now. What are they really buying? What are they buying all these this publishing for? What is happening besides the streaming situation? Because that's always been there. You know what I'm saying? It's enough information on the internet right now. Any artist right now can find out and sit there and put their shit on placements and everything like that. That's available right now.
I'm just saying, no.
hold on. Say, you got a session after this? At 12. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I just want, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the key.
No, I'm
It's
saying I think the artists are the one that are getting up on it more than the investment firms are purchasing it. I think we've always had an exchange of catalogs from record companies and things of that nature. I think the artists are just starting to realize, like, damn, it's gonna be 15, 20 years before I actually see this kind of bread from this, and if it's trickling in, I'm probably not gonna manage that well.
But that'd be cool if it was the artist doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's really people that's buying the publishing. It's not no artist going in and be like, yo, I'll give you this for my publishing. No, they're coming to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like legitly, and it's like I'm thinking it's capping too. I'm getting phone calls about it. Like, hey, like, yo, you know anybody that had like somewhat of a hit record, or you know what I'm saying? Like something that had traction. These people got so and so.
Because these people, see, the people that are calling you and the people that are calling these artists, they know something that the artists don't know. They know
it's something big going on because these people are having 9-figure budgets to buy this publishing. And it's like, for what? For platforms that we already know about? No, there's something going on that they're not putting on.
Yeah, because we know the actual dealings behind how much these people are actually getting for advertisement.
Right, Illuminati.
So now,
for exposing the situation.
So now, like, if I know,
I have a lot of baby.
If I know he's getting $100 million off of ad revenue for the music that he owns through you, and me and him have a better business relationship, if I buy your catalog, I can actually finagle a better price than the pennies on the dollar that you're getting. You're not even getting pennies. You're getting fraction of pennies on the dollar.
Hey, you know
so
what
it's
I'm
more
saying? 40
valuable to
million.
me. I can still sell it to you I can still buy your catalog for a lot of money that seems like to you, because over that same time period, I'm going to make more dealing with him because he's going to let me in more on what the ad revenue really is. I think that's really what it comes down to, because the ad revenue is what the value of the money is, but we don't understand that
They spend
because
millions on ads. Fucking Blueface, like all right, Blueface's team right now probably spends like $5,000 a week right now just to keep Blueface and Krishana right now on tabloids, because at the end of the day they're not really that interesting.
No.
They're not.
I mean, even look
toxic,
at
don't get it
YouTube.
twisted, but
YouTube
like,
in
the
itself.
people around the corner in the
How
hood that you
many
know is
people
toxic,
are
just
really
toxic.
eating off of YouTube? Like, that's just one single platform, and it's
Now
all ad
they
revenue.
dished out what, $5 billion last year?
But
Or
it's-
$11 billion?
Hold on though,
Something
it's
like
not on our list. But what is going on with Krishan and Blueface? Because I see it all over my timeline, but I don't really know.
It's supposedly Blueface exposed the hernia that's in his genitalia, whatever like that, and now Krishana's talking about pressing charges, and she said she's in speaking
Because he has a hernia.
yeah their son, which is not it's not uncommon for a child to have a hernia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? During, you know what I'm saying, like it happens. You feel me?
Super
You know what I'm saying?
common.
So you know what I mean? It's just a simple surgery. Child walk around fine, literally within
No
an
problem.
hour, legitly. You know what I'm saying? But like he exposed the genitalia, whatever like that, where it happened, and like
Oh, you showed a picture of it.
no video.
oh,
So
man.
like he was like exposing like yo, and this is like da da da. This was going on with my son. Like how can he be da 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 and like expose like his genitalia, and like she's obsessed with that. I mean I would get it too. Like yo, you just like you got a following like, and these motherfuckers is weird. You just put our child in danger at the end of the day. You just expose, because you don't know what kind of weirdos you got. You know what kind of
Right.
weird ass females. Like you already do shit that's really out of moral content. You know what I'm saying? So now there's already weirdos that follow just regular ass celebs. You definitely got some weirdos that's following. Now you just expose my child. There's already bullshit going on with our children missing out at the end of the day. Now you doing some bullshit like that. At the end of the day, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Now, behind the bullshit with Blueface and Krishana, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what they go through, because at the end of the day, like they're there because it benefits them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever opinion any America has, it don't fucking matter, because if they gonna leave each other alone, what y'all be sitting there acting like y'all never seen no fucking toxic relationship. I know a motherfucker right now, a female right now that everybody be talking to, and she gets the shit beat out of her, and she won't leave. As much as everyone want to fucking help, she gets the shit, living shit beat out, and she won't leave. Why? Because she's stigmatized, and she's hypnotized by this motherfucker who's telling her some fucking bullshit, whatever like that. And boom, she gonna leave when she wanna fucking leave. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Krishana gonna leave, and right now, I guess she on some bullshit, whatever like that. Well, not bullshit, but she on some fucking shit, because she's willing now to like say, look, I'm talking to my lawyer, ready to put you in jail for exposing my son's penis. All right, cool. I'm glad you got to that point at the end of the day, because that was wild on his part. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a child, my dude. Like, you got to follow him, my dude. You ain't in the hood no more. You ain't have power.
I mean, he already
you feel me?
they already said they was looking into him about the other video with his older son, where he had the strippers in the other room.
Yeah, like he
They
wild.
like, bro, you're
you doing too much, and it's like I get it. Your ex joint that you know what I'm saying, like what you call them, chili pimping, like you know what I'm saying, like you chili pimped, and now all your bread walked away. Cause that was, you know what I'm saying, your manager was in your ass about that too. I'm sorry, Blueface, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like I seen the episode, your manager was in your ass. Like, you need to make some songs, you need to do this, da da da. And instead you decided to do some shit with your first baby mama. That shit flopped. Shit was trash, regardless. You feel me? Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You let your bread walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? Now you looking at charges because you chili pimped on that situation. You went cold hearted and you called feelings for the shorty first. Shouldn't did that. If you was gonna play this cold situation, this is how you want to do it, like what you said.
Yeah.
Should have did that from the door.
It was crazy because after the episode, I seen some shocking video where he's smashing her on camera.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are you?
That was some OnlyFans shit, like what you talking about with Krishana, right?
Yeah.
Some OnlyFans shit, trying to get some bread and shit like that. I guess he made a couple of house off that shit.
But I'm like, bro, like, but
I didn't even know about that. He told me
but
that. I
to
ain't
make
see it.
this now
Yeah, I
your
think they had
baby,
like OnlyFans or some shit like
your
that.
baby mom, and now like, it's just a weird
Yeah,
situation.
I
like.
ain't- look like she had that, you know what I'm saying? She looked like she had that yam. That's why I caught them feelings. He thought she knocked that tooth out and and got the yams. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, niggas be catching feelings.
lose a tooth, lose a soul. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was doing.
Yo. So speaking of catching feelings, you know who Tasha K is?
Yeah,
Tasha K?
yeah.
So she was the one that kind of
Got that shit with Cardi B.
brought after that, the whole shit with Remy and Pat, right? She was the one that said that the pictures of Remy being out eating with
Yeah, they was having.
allegedly with the bull that came from Tasha K. All this shit come from Tasha
Look like
K.
it was at Fridays. Look like Fridays.
They said these are Applebee's. Or some shit.
Wow.
Two for 20.
2
yeah.
for 20. That shit.
So
That's some manager shit.
apparently Joe Budden interviewed Tasha K recently and decided not to put the episode out. And she's
Pissed.
very much so. I mean, he's one of the biggest platforms, you know,
And she probably banked on that. Like, yes, it's mine.
because she's like promoting. I think she said she's doing like a comedy tour or some shit like that. Like, I don't even really know who she is like that for real. But apparently she was on his show going in on like Cardi and shit like that. But Cardi sued her years ago and won and got paid for some type of defamation shit she was doing. So,
Well, I don't know if she got paid. She won.
She won.
I think Tasha K filed for bankruptcy.
Oh yeah, you're
She
right.
ain't got that kind of bread.
She said she had $95 in her bank account. Or some shit like
she ain't
that.
got that kind of bread. Like she was still trying to come up. She was just wilding. She was wilding for what like every joint was like really damaging. Like it was like damn. She was like hurt. Like she was just trying to hurt someone. Like all her fucking joints that she ever did. Like it was just like really attacking. It's like, yo, like you're angry.
It just makes me think though. Your people's here, your artists here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them over here.
It makes me think because like I don't know, like how far are you willing to go to get clicks? Like if we right had an artist up here or a person that we're interviewing and they on some wild out shit, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter how clickable the content might be, if it doesn't represent what we represent or support what we represent, we might be reluctant to release it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's up here doing some real off the, like, I ain't gonna name the person, but we did have an artist on the podcast one time that basically told me like, yo, let's do some wild shit. Like, let's plan and do some wild shit to go viral. And I was like, well, I ain't really into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, we could be funny, crack jokes, whatever it is, and organically we'll get what we gonna get from it. But I wasn't about to plan like some scene to do something that make me or us look away. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't willing to do that. And it wasn't no big deal. But this makes me think of that because I feel like she was on the show, and again, I never saw the
some
footage.
clickbait shit, right?
Yes. Saying shit that she knows is gonna get clicks, that she knows is going to, you know, drum up emotions in people.
Joe Budden even like said her real name. He was like, oh, you talking about Shorty Doo-Wop? He called her Shorty Doo-Wop. That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, she actually has, but like, even with Joe Budden, what he said, he was like, yo, hurt people. Mm-hmm. And like, that's the energy she gave off. And it's like, if you look at all her videos, a lot of her is attacking. Like, all she do is, and then she has the nerve to come at Joe Budden about how black podcasters or black influencers should help other black influencers and everything like that. But you degrade and you bash. You know what I'm saying? And like, and he gave her somewhat flowers. He was like, yo, like at the end of the day, he was like, yo, you can't deny her work ethic. She has work ethic. She's outside at the end of the day. She's doing what she has to do. But it's like, you're damaging. Like,
I mean, especially if he has a
you need some dick,
personal
bitch.
or
Like, you're wildin'. Word on, like she needs some good, like she needs therapy.
Go sit
and some
your
good
ass
dick.
down,
Like,
dick,
she's
huh?
wildin'. Like I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying, Tasha K. Like you need some good dick. Like you're wildin'. Like you sound like you never had your back blown out sideways, and you never had a good talking to in your life. You need that, and you need a bowl of fruit at the end of the day because.
some pre-cut fruit.
A bowl of fruit?
A bowl of fruit or something because you need something healthy after, you know what I'm saying, someone talking to you crazy and giving you some good penis because you're wilding. Like you're out of line. There's something volatile. You grew up wrong and deprived, and someone needs to help you with benefits in your life and something glorious. So you need to find that and get that key. If you can't find it, Truth is out here selling it for $49.95. A stroke.
A stroke, yeah. No, hey, a stroke though. Yeah. Per stroke.
Yeah, and he might eat some popcorn with you and watch a movie. You feel me? But you gotta have good conversation.
Yeah.
Because Tasha K is wilding in the street. Like, I'm sorry. Like, nah.
Yeah, I mean,
she got the shit suit out of her. She going on tour. She need that bad.
Yeah, it's just my problem is though that people seem to be willing to just say whatever to get the clicks, man. It's like nah, but you were still speaking your truth though. Like you wasn't like
nah. She
you know
wasn't.
what I'm saying? Like you wasn't like out here like saying some shit that you really don't agree with or don't believe in.
No facts.
You know, in exchange for clicks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people do that musically and
you thought you had the
media.
move right there.
That nigga said that lighter. Throw that lighter away, nigga. Yo, all right, y'all saw Drake brought Bow Wow out.
No facts. Does that make him like do you gotta classify him as a GOAT? Like should he be in that category?
Who, Drake or Bow Wow?
Bow Wow.
He's a GOAT.
I wouldn't say a GOAT.
I wouldn't
Why
say
the
that.
fuck, nigga, you too old. You was from my
What shit,
generation.
man? That motherfucker got wave caps,
Word.
bro.
He's the cap of my generation.
Yeah,
You got wave caps.
Yeah, shout out to Bow Wow.
He do
Yeah,
have
wait.
hair product. Yeah, he
Shout
do
out
have
to
hair
Bow Wow.
product.
But yeah, no, I think he deserves respect. I think he's dope. He's
Yeah,
cool.
man,
You feel me?
motherfuckers
But
wouldn't
I
have
can't say
waves
a
if it wasn't
GOAT.
for
Yo,
him.
not for no disrespect.
Yo.
No child stars made it as rappers.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah,
Which one? King Cole.
yeah, nah, no child stars,
That's
man.
not right.
I mean, what?
No. But you said it right though. None of them,
None.
What about a
including
teenager?
Bow Wow,
A teenager,
including Bow Wow.
Never had a real adult career. It's not even right.
No,
What's
Bow
the
Wow-
age cutoff?
I want to say 18. Calling me system.
I mean, technically Snoop Dogg was 17 on Deep Cover.
Yeah, and Nas was 17.
17
Snoop
record
Dogg
at
didn't
18.
look, Snoop Dogg didn't look 17. Snoop Dogg looked like he was in his 20s when he was 17. Snoop Dogg looked like he already had a kid on the way.
But all right,
Or two.
shout out to Bow Wow, but I mean, you know, it's levels.
Bow Wow looked like
All
one
right,
of kids.
who produced most of Bow Wow's records, the big ones,
JD.
right? And we talked about JD on this podcast, right?
Right.
Before Bow Wow, JD had the Brat. Before the Brat, he had Crisscross, right? No doubt. Not saying any of them was as big as Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Bow Wow was the first artist JD can look up to.
As far as like culturally, commercially,
Biggest.
yeah, it's crazy. I said big as Bow Wow. I thought the same thing. Commercially, he's the most successful
Right.
out of that camp.
Shit, I bought 5 tickets.
But I feel like it was a gradual. You feel me? Like it was JD. Like he's the one that kind of was able to do that. So I feel like Bow Wow, under different tutelage, may not be Bow Wow. So that's why I can't give him GOAT status. I can give him like he's dope.
And shout out to JD. He's still making his.
Shout out to JD.
Still
Shout
making
out
his
to
day.
Now JD is a GOAT. Now we talked about why he don't get brought up because he don't really have like a signature sound. But JD has undeniable success in multiple eras with multiple artists. Right? It's one thing like, all right, boom, I'm a producer and I'm all right, but I produce DreArtist album, right? And he go crazy. He a dope ass rapper.
Facts.
And we that shit
lit.
sell.
I got cars and shit.
It sell yes,
Midgets.
all type yes. It sell all type of numbers, right?
Facts.
And then me, the producer, I go do a record for somebody else and it don't hit. That means that the album I did with DreArtist was because of him.
Right. And
Like,
then,
yeah,
then
you
you
know,
making a diss record about me next week. No?
Now my point is, that didn't happen to JD.
I think JD has the best relationship at the time, and during the time, JD had some of the best musical relationships.
Nah,
to
JD
offer.
had
if
it,
you
yo.
worked for JD, because I now I can give game. If you worked for JD at that time, and this is a year's gap, JD had Usher for real. We forgot it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
So
I'm talking about rap. I was on rap.
right.
Yeah.
So there's artists for real. Justin Bieber came out of a JD camp because of Scooter Braun.
Yeah, Mariah Carey records, all
But
that shit.
JD didn't believe directly in what Scooter was doing, but Scooter.
But hold on, Sype, and you already know they're not going to hear you.
Oh,
Look, and I hear you, but we're kind of getting off topic because we're talking about Bow Wow. I know we went to JD because JD was Bow Wow's producer, but now you good, it's all good. But Bow Wow, my point was that I don't give him GOAT status because he was tied to a producer who has been
the formula,
serially successful.
Yeah, he has
serially.
The formula.
Do you call him the Gates that hold the goats?
He's dope.
Or the grass that was
He's dope, man. Like, I'm not saying he not dope. I fuck with Bow Wow. If I seen Bow Wow right now standing in front of me, I'm like, yo, my nigga, you did your thing. I fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what animal would he be in that circumference with the goats? Like if you had a goat situation and everything, what would he?
He'd probably be like a kangaroo.
I fucks with kangaroos. I really do.
I don't know. I just kangaroo's my go-to today. But
it gotta be something that's short, that's small, because Bow Wow a little.
Yeah, it'd be koala.
Something marsupial like, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But Drake brought Bow Wow out on the show. So this Drake shit is interesting to me. How he, that's where this topic comes from.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Drake came out to the show and he said, yo, I wanted to be you. Like when I was, you know what I'm saying? But that's a generational thing though. That's generational, man. That's not as that's
so at the time that he wanted him.
It's generational.
Was it he the GOAT then?
Respectfully, I was our Michael Jackson-ish.
Yeah,
because I knew people in high school that literally was bumping Bow Wow. They did it secretly. Like it wasn't like out there like he.
That nigga is from Ohio and I never bumped. Yeah.
Bro,
he said nigga from Ohio, but you know we're older.
Right. No, I was a little bit older. Yo, I just seen the clip him with Destiny's Child and like it just looked weird because he's a small guy.
And they were the same age.
He's a small guy.
So,
Ohio niggas.
But one thing that I wanted to point out from Drake's shows, and I think I talked about it before, but I think it's dope, but it's also like, wow, like how he walks through the crowd to the stage on this tour. Right. You know what I'm saying? And
never did that before?
You said what?
He's never did that before?
It was never highlighted the way that it is now. Maybe
when you talking about Bow Wow?
Like a ring fight?
No, it's
Bow Wow
like every show when you go to his
see.
Instagram, you see Drake walking through the crowd, like, and there's been clips of a chick tried to kiss him, he mushed her. There was somebody trying to touch 21 Savage or do something to him, he pushed him. But most of the time, it's uneventful. Nothing happens. He just walks through the crowd. He'll give a couple daps. He'll give dap, but it's like he walks through the crowd to the stage. Like they don't block the crowd off with a barrier or bring him on from backstage. No, it's like a security. It's like I won't say like boxing, but boxing even there's like a barrier. You feel me? Like he's really
he's thugging it.
Yeah. Well, with security, with security,
with security. They come across the PA. Says, okay, now he's gonna walk through the crowd. If anybody touches him, you're getting kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, but he walks through the crowd. But I feel like it's for that look. All right. So boom, Styles P. The difference. Styles P. I've been to a couple of Styles P shows, and usually, I went to two, and in both of these shows, I'm sure he probably does it all the time. At some point in his set, he goes into the crowd and he tells both shows I went to.
He tells them to chill.
He told security to chill.
I got it.
These my people. Give me feet. He like, give me feet. You feel me? So motherfuckers make a circle around him and give him a little bit of space. You feel me? But he be in the middle of the floor going. You feel me? That's not what Drake doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Drake ain't doing that. Drake got, but see,
Styles pull that off?
But Styles P ain't Drake.
You think Drake can pull that off though?
No. Because of the type of fans that he has.
Somebody's gonna try to take it. They're gonna try to rape him right there on stage.
Right there.
He gonna get raped. Drake gonna get raped on stage. They gonna take it.
He's got a catalog. It's not the bitches. It's the core fan base.
I'm just saying, but if he try to do that shit on like in the middle of a crowd,
yo,
bitch go Gloucester on you. Them bitches will fade back. It'll be a whole bunch of white.
Yeah,
bitches.
I mean, look, Drake's fan base is just different than Styles. They're a different demographic. I mean, some can blend because I'm a Styles P fan and a Drake fan. You feel me? But overall, Drake's fan base is not the fan base where you can go out in the middle of the crowd and be like, they're gonna be they're gonna be screaming. It's gonna be a whole thing.
They're gonna try
Styles
to rape him.
Styles P shit.
They're gonna take it.
Huh?
They're gonna try to take it from Drake. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that was your session?
Yeah.
He already got chicks throwing double Fs.
We almost done. Yo,
on stage.
Huh?
You already got chicks throwing double Fs brawls on stage and shit. Can you imagine? He go on stage and just be vulnerable. They gonna try. Yeah. Look, bro. Like they gonna get manhandled.
Manhandled is crazy.
I am a boy, David.
I'm a boy.
Stop! No! Grab his socks. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, grab his socks is crazy. Yo, damn. But yeah, he brought Bow Wow out though through the crowd. Through the crowd. And then he shouted him out and he said, yeah, like I always I wanted to be like you. I don't know if he called him a goat. He might have called him a legend or something. I don't know. But he definitely gave him his flowers and showed him love.
Did you call him a legend though?
Yeah. Yeah, I would call him a legend. Yeah, I'll call him a legend. I will call him a legend for sure. Legend, because it's mad legends. But goats, because goat really is supposed to be one person, right?
Right.
But then we start saying goats and not just goats. So you say goats, it's still a short list. It's a short fucking list.
And I mean, what would you even consider him the GOAT of? What category would he be goated in?
He's really dope in different categories, but not the best in any of them. Yeah. I mean, Syph brought up the fact that he was like a kid rapper and there wasn't any other child rappers that really made it. But I feel like once Bad Boy became an adult, his success dwindled. You know what I'm saying? He was so big as a kid that we kind of cared about his adult shit, but it wasn't like popping.
What was his last movie? The Tyler Perry one?
I don't know. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies.
You don't? Why? You don't like seeing a 7-foot man in a dress?
Yeah, not into that. I mean,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've seen Tyler Perry movies, but overall they're not entertaining to me.
No?
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect. I like Tyler Perry as a person. I want him to be successful. He a black man. He got his own studio in Atlanta and all that shit. Like, I'm not against Tyler Perry. I'm just not a fan of his art.
Would you be on his movies?
Yeah.
Who would Scoop be in a Tyler Perry?
Nah, come on, chill out.
I don't know. He'd probably be somebody baby daddy.
Yeah.
Everybody's my baby daddy. See, the problem, that's my problem with his movies. That they're very cliche. They're very like,
they're super.
It's just like, we go to Big Mama house on Sunday and have dinner. Like, it's just like that same.
You would have the most terrible cornrow wig.
Yeah, the wig be crazy.
The cornrow wig would be
wild. The Shamar Moore cornrow wig is the worst ever. Like,
imagine if they put
y'all got $50 million to produce a movie.
I had hair back in the day. I had cornrows and shit. You feel me?
And this, what hair do y'all get this man?
Senior year, like my senior pictures, I had cornrows in my shit.
But I'm like, why he can't just not have cornrows? Why?
I never did the Jones. Like I should have did the.
With the exhibit Jones, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You got braids coming down. I
just got 4 Jones. No freaky.
4 Jones, no freaky. Yeah. Oh man! Look, every week on the Watch This podcast, we do add a song to our playlist. I do know that last week was me, so that means this week ain't me. Let me see.
It might be by technicality my turn.
Let me see. Yeah, probably Soul for real, but she not here.
Right.
Scrolling. Yeah, it's you. Because you didn't do You're the Man Nas.
That's what I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You did You're the Man Nas?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's your turn then, Dre. Because you did Bad Rap the week before that.
God damn. Matter of fact, since Piranha Fest is coming up, man, we're gonna do Piranha food. Do Piranha food on there, man, featuring King Slim. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna put one of my records up there.
Might as well. Boom. King Slim, DreArtist, Piranha food. Add that to the joint because I be forgetting. Word. So now on the Watch This playlist, we got Piranha Food by DreArtist featuring King Slim.
It's that good boom bap too.
Yeah, I mean, definitely gonna listen to that shit on my way home out this bitch. You know? And shout out to everybody that's been supporting us, man. Shout out to all the people that fuck with the pod. You know, I don't know. The comments be crazy sometimes, but you know, it just means that y'all paying attention. So very appreciative of that. Saturday, we got Piranha Fest at Spellbound Brewing. We talked about it earlier. We gonna rock out.
Also, shout out to Red McFly performing on October 3rd for the Conway and Sauce Walker.
Yeah,
event
definitely.
too. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Watch this podcast will be there too.
We in the building.
We definitely gonna be.
Shout out to
in the
Red
building,
McFly,
regardless.
man. It's the homie.
You know, we barging in, man. It don't matter.
Yeah,
If not, man, Red McFly. Look, man. I'll never drink no sake with you ever
crazy.
again. Like,
Yo, he about to drop that Life is Crazy too.
Life is Crazy too is probably gonna be crazy though.
Yeah, I'm mad I didn't get a feature on there, but we gonna talk.
That's wild though, man. And it wasn't if it wasn't because of this show right there, he didn't even know that fucking blank. Never mind.
All right.
All right.
Damn, we don't got Soul here for me to say like he could freestyle, so I'm just gonna press a button.
Watch this.